Thank the gentlelady. I recognize now the gentleman from Pennsylvania, Mr. Thompson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Secretary McMahon, for being here today and for your continued public service to our country. As you likely know, I've co-chaired the Bipartisan Career and Technical Education Caucus for more than a decade, and I'm proud to be the champion for CTE here on the Hill, alongside my good friend, Congresswoman Bonamici. Madam Secretary, during your confirmation hearing, I was glad to hear about your commitment to providing more alternative pathways to traditional four-year degrees, leaning on career and technical education to help achieve that goal. As the author of the Strengthening Career and Technical Education for the 21st Century Act, signed into law by President Trump in 2018, I'm thrilled to see the growth and the success of these programs. Typically, when I visit these programs today, I see waiting lists. I see schools actually investing in bricks and mortar to expand their footprint to be able to accommodate more secondary and post-secondary students, really working to restore rungs and a ladder of opportunity for so many. Today, a record nearly 12.5 million students nationwide, a number that's continued to grow since 2018, are served in career and technical education programs. At the secondary level, students are graduating from CTE pathways at an amazing 96% rate, far higher than the national average. High school CTE concentrators are also more likely to be employed full-time and have higher earnings 8 years post-graduation than their counterparts. Great pathway to success in life. Madam Secretary, would you agree that CTE programs help incentivize workforce and skills development?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, the reason that we obviously know this information is and can track the CTE success and made positive reforms in 2018 was because of the data. Without good data, it's hard to make good decisions as members of Congress. Now, I've written about this issue to you before, but I'm still concerned about the department's decision to cancel the National Evaluation of Career and Technical Education under Perkins. This 5-year evaluation was mandated by law in Perkins 5. It was set to be completed this year as Congress begins our work to reauthorize Perkins. It's time to do Perkins 6 here, reauthorization time. And when you reauthorize, you want to refine, you want to improve, you want to maximize opportunities. We need data to do that. It's better to educate or to legislate based on data, not emotion. So, Madam Secretary, how does the department plan to ensure there's still a national level evaluation infrastructure in place to support evidence-based policymaking in CTE while not losing the nearly 5 years worth of data that's already been collected?
Well, we're going to continue to collect the data that we need to collect, and we want to make sure that the Perkins program is, as we look, I think as Congress, we want to provide to you the best data that is possible. So we have made some changes in some of the educational data collecting that we are doing. I'm not sure, as I sit here at this moment, if that's really pertinent to the Perkins data so much as it was the NAEP scoring and other educational policies. And I'd like to get back to you after I clarify that.
Yeah, that'd be great, and I look forward to working with you because it would cause me concern that on year 6 of collecting that data, we use a different methodology. I mean, we need consistency, right? In terms of data, consistency is important in the statistical collection of data. So, quite frankly, I look forward to working with you because we need to go back and finish the process the way we legislated and the way we did the first 5 years. I think it'll set us up nicely for doing a great Perkins 6 reauthorization. Additionally, the administration's FY 2026 budget proposes reprioritizing CTE grants so that they only support middle and high school students at the district level. However, under current law, states are explicitly granted the flexibility to decide how to best split their CTE resources between secondary and post-secondary systems as post-secondary CTE programs continue to provide valuable pathways for learners of all ages. And these are incredible programs that I take every opportunity to be able to visit those to see the fruits of the legislative work that I did with President Trump under Trump 45. with the modernizing career and technical education for the 21st century. Can you explain why the administration is seeking to limit CTE funds to K-12, despite Perkins' law explicitly supporting student transitions beyond high school, including into apprenticeship and other post-secondary pathways? Yeah, another area that I look forward to working personally with you on.
Thank you. I'd look forward to that as well. I know the president is certainly, and the budget supports the directive of the president's executive order, preparing Americans for high-paying skilled jobs, and that's one of the things that we'd like to focus on as well.
That'd be great. The action by the department was kind of contrary to that. Very familiar with that executive
Gentleman's time has
order.
expired.
Oh,
I thank the
Thank you,
gentleman.
Thank you.
Secretary.
I now recognize the gentleman from